Hi buddy, Ben from X-Geeks, and welcome back to part 2 of The Corruption Within. Right, let's get this clock open. Gently, I unscrew the metal plate from the clock. Inside a small packet is a sheet of very old paper with a diary entry in it. The last page is signed by Samuel Pepys. Does the family even know of its existence? Civilization, what we do with the paper. Leave the paper there, send it to museum. I'm going for the Indiana Jones thing. It belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum. So that's not revealed a lot. But we can go upstairs now, so let's do that. Furniture box the way to the left. Okay, so let's go right. That is Melee Island, if I've ever seen it from Monkey Island. Storage locked. Okay. Hello? Sir, I must tell you something. Or rather, I must show you something. Please meet me in the lounge as soon as you can. Trying to distract us, I think, because we're getting a bit too close. This painting is called A Woman from the New World. It appears to be slightly askew. Okay, was not expecting that. Someone was watching me. Whoever they were, they're gone now. There's a hole in the wall previously hidden by the painting. Oh, because this is not creepy in the slightest. Can't remember whether this is a teddy bear or terrifying. Portrait of some parrots. Got a bed. This bed is old. Doesn't show sign of having used recently. There's the hole. Musical box with a picture of a mountain on the lid. Fortunately, the music won't play since there's no handle to crank it, so we've got to look out for a handle. I wonder if the damage is not being repaired is due to the house being so far away from anyone or due to negligence. An empty fish bowl. Did the fish have... where's the fish? The drawers are empty with the exception of a nail file. I've taken it. Now, you can't beat a good old nail file if Monkey Island has taught us anything. Okay, so we've got like some kind of classroom. Topographical map of Great Britain and Ireland. Book about botany, open with a page of flowers. Ah, is it anything to do with that purple flower, I wonder? We've got a lot of tools in our inventory. Book about geometry and trigonometry. Fashion to desk at public school. There's a book of poetry on the small shelf under the desk. I have no use of it. Right, so not a lot in there. This door is locked. Possibly a local mountain. Can we go up further? Isabel is sitting sobbing on the stairwell. Isabel, what's wrong? Charlotte has lost her sheet music of the tune we always played together. She was so angry, though not at me, I think. The music seems to make her happy too, though she always disappears afterwards. If I find it, I'll let you know. Is there anything else I can do for you? Poetry helps me calm down too, but the collection by Wordsworth that I love has been misplaced too. It wasn't in the games room when I looked. Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Just my plight, I can't bring myself to barge through. Yeah, okay. So we've got to find the book of poetry now. Wait, there was a book of poetry here, small shelf on the desk. I think it's the book I was looking for. Okay, there we go. So we've got the book. Yeah, so here's your book. Oh, thank you, I will. I'll go to the music room to read it. It calms me. Goodbye for now. Okay, he's got a boomstick. Made it to the second floor. If my family is somewhere in this house, it must be here then. Painting of an American frontiersman, AGG, and his loyal chinchilla Fluffy. Oddly oriental, a lifeless corpse walking about lavishly dressed, strikingly macabre. Ooh, new character by the looks of it. Oh, and a big doggo. Just what in blazes are you doing in our room? Well, what have you got to say for yourself, man? Ooh, he looks a bit shady. Sorry to intrude, sir. I've meant no disrespect. The impertinence. Oh, I suppose you're another of my aunt's friends. 2 doors down, if the one you want. Okay. My family disappeared and I'm searching for them. Oh, well then. You will not find them here, nor have I seen or heard them. Who are you? So this is Charles, the son of Lord Denison and husband of Isabel. Here to the mansion one day, for what it's worth. Met your wife. I'm so sorry to hear about your lost children. Yes, awful business, awful. Poor Izzy has never come close to recovering, as you probably realised when you spoke to her. I mean, do we really want to push that particular button? Yeah, go on then. Terrible accidents, both of them. We'd have enough servants really, but you must take what you can get these days. The servants we have are unremarkable but seem loyal. Okay, what about the ones who've all died or gone missing? Indeed we did, but it's difficult to keep good staff these days. We are so far away from everything here, you see, but there is safety in distance. Safety from what? Dalmatian looking pleadingly at the viewer, the sort of painting adored by many dog lovers, including myself. Nice comfortable bed made with rosewood, very stylish. Afghan rug. Which way do we go? We've been this... Ooh. Can a heavy snoring, it sounds like a child's. Guess the whiskey combined with the late hour knocked him out. I'll leave him be. Okay, so that's his room. A large pointless vase sits in the corridor. The paint has faded off in different spots due to the passage of time. There's nothing inside. Well, that's disappointing. So a console table with a smooth finish. There's a box of matches. So can we the matches to use on the lantern? Nothing else of interest. We keep bursting into people's bedrooms. I mean, seriously, it's not good. What do you think you're doing in here, sir? I mean you no harm. Alright, Yoda. I'm trying to find my missing family. I was given permission to enter the house by Lady Charlotte. The house, perhaps, but not my private chamber, surely. I mean, she has got a point. I'm truly sorry to disturb you, but I believe my family are in danger. If I could only ask you a few questions. This is madness. Charlotte's gone too far. Ask then and be gone. Well, before I do, I'll have a look around. Looks oriental. So we've had 2 links to the Orient now. Nice blue sofa. We've got a mannequin. Makes her own clothes. Yep, so I think there's probably more we can do in these 2 rooms, but while there's people here, we can't really do much. So, who's this then? I'm the children's nurse and educator. My name is Penelope. The children are... Well, we know where the children are. She just stares into space. There is no sign that any children have been here for some years. If the children are gone, why are you still here? No, the children will be back. Nothing bad happened to the children. The horror did not come. It didn't happen. Yep, deluded is one word. When did the children go missing? It's been a few weeks since I saw the children, or months, maybe years. But they will come back. My heart knows this. They will return, and they will be whole. Unharmed. Okay. Yeah, what did happen here? Let's talk about the family. Lord and Lady Denison are very kind. Very kind. Lady Charlotte I don't know very well. I find her rather intimidating. Giles is usually half rats. Gary's nice but a bit slow in the head. Francesca and Molly are okay, but neither are my cookaboo exactly. Fair enough. Do you have a best friend, a chuckaboo? To be truthful, I always preferred spending time with the children than the adults. Their minds are so much purer. How I wish the children were still here, but nothing bad has happened to them. Nothing bad. Yeah, it's a sore point for her. So many people have gone missing over the years, but Paul the footman is the latest. Well, we know about Paul. so many. Wouldn't surprise me if the local butcher's bags of mystery didn't contain human flesh now and then. Okay, so we've got a Sweeney Todd situation on the go. So our wife and kids gone missing. Poor little mites. Nothing will happen to the children though. I'm sure no harm will come to the children. They will return someday. Better know about my... yeah. Okay. So... let's try this way. Bedroom door. Locked. I can't see... it seems to be... can we do it? How strange. I can't see when it opened this drawer. Can we... no. Okay, so we can't fire that. How about we can... no. Oh, I don't think this is a room we want to be in. Of course not, dear... oh, God, here we go. Of course not, dear boy. I told you earlier that you could explore the mansion, though I have to admit I'm a little surprised to see you in my boudoir. My apologies. It's just like you said, you knew something of my family. I do recall seeing a woman, a boy and a girl out in the forest earlier, when I was looking out my window. Did you see where they went? Alas, no. They did seem to be coming towards the mansion, but after that, I don't know, I'm afraid. Then I'm right to focus on my search in and around the mansion. Thank you for your help. Let's get a bit more information. Moved into this mansion a few years after my husband died. I have exceptionally good eyesight. I love music and new experience, that's all. I hear you play the piano. Oh yes, I love to play. Sadly, I lost the sheet music I play. So we've got to find the sheet music, so it's come up twice now. Poor thing, she suffered terribly when her children died, but she finds peace in the music. It's all in the fingers, you know. It's all in the fingers. Fingers are amazing things, don't you think? The digits on your hand can cause such pleasure or pain. Fingers little, middle, ring or four and thumb together made music I adore. I take my leave of you, madam. So we've got a ballerina painting. Footlocker, which obviously we're not going to be able to open while she's in here. A dresser, which again we're not going to be able to touch. And a bed... we're not really going to be able to touch. So we need to get these people out of these rooms somehow. Help. I'm in the presence of a stranger. I fear I'm the one in terrible danger. Oh, okay. What are you doing here? Who are you? Why are you here? Are you a thief? Come to steal Lady Dennison's jewels? Yes, you'd like to get your hands on my jewels, wouldn't you, vagrant? Just what is the meaning of this intrusion? You have me in great panic and confusion. Okay, she likes to rhyme. Oh, okay, so we've got Lord and Lady Dennison then. Just what in blazes is the meaning of this? Please, sir, I can explain. Later, lad, Lottie told me she invited a guest. Though I must say I didn't expect you to wander into our bedroom. I mean, all these people do have a point. My plight is desperate as my wife and child have gone missing. I fear it has caused me to take liberties I would not normally dream of. I see. If I can help later, then I will. However, first, I need to calm down my dear wife. Please leave us for now. Okay, so he could have been the one behind the door. Well, there's not a lot I can do now, then, is there? Because got a box of matches. So what am I missing? Let's ask about the poetry. Okay, so this is words with fun, fair enough. Yes, thank you. Poetry is like a gentle caress to my soul. Since I married Charles 8 years ago when I was expecting the first of my children. We had 2 boys, but both died. That's why I'm such a wreck. I'm sorry, I really don't wish to talk about it. That's fair enough. Have you seen our family? Sadly not. I would dearly love to help you find them. I can't bear the thought of you losing your children as I lost mine. So she's got a soft spot for Franny. I found her on the streets of London when I was visiting one day and broke my heart to see her, so I brought her back. Poor mite. Oh, they're okay. I don't trust Giles, but he's fine when he's sober. Molly's a dear girl and Gary's a kind soul. Right, can we pick up this yet? No. Ah, wait, I didn't see this bit. There's a piece of steel wire sticking out of the crumbling mortar. Can we... There we go. So now we've got a piece of wire. Right, now, can we use that wire? There was something in the house we could unlock. But what? Oh wait, it was next floor up, and it was this, wasn't it? Okay, we've got a locking mechanism. Okay, so we need to find a clue. That's fair enough. Right, is there anyone else we can talk to? Oh yeah, of course, we need to speak to her. Oh. Not here, we need to go back to where Paul is, hanging in the forest. Oh great, it's a great place to have a conversation. I didn't know if I could trust you, but I've been observing your actions. You generally seem to be focused on finding your lost family. I didn't know if you were simply another of Lady Charlotte's gentleman friends playing some sort of roleplay. I can assure you, most definitely I am not. I only want to find my wife and children. Sir, my friend Paul is obviously the victim of some evil. He will not be the last unless someone puts a stop to it. Unfortunately, the police have little interest in coming out here. We're many miles of tough terrain away from the nearest police station, and since the horses died, we have no real way of contacting the outside world. You seem like an honest and intelligent man. I beg you to help me to find out what is happening to stop it. I promise you that I will do what I can, but my priority is to find my family. Sir, I believe they are in danger from the same evil. I don't know whom I can trust at the mansion other than Molly. As for the family, Lord Charles was questioned at length by the police after his children died. The family has always claimed both deaths were tragic accidents. Maybe they were. Lady Denison is not of sound mind, and Lord Denison is, well, an enigma. Giles is too fond of his whiskey, and who knows what he might do under the influence, and Gary is a good man at heart, but simple in their head. Until you came here, I felt there was no hope. But if you felt something was evil going on, even if the police would do nothing, why did you not leave yourself? Surely you don't feel safe here. There ain't nowhere I could go, really, being an uneducated orphan and all. We're practically prisoners here, miles from the nearest town, and would have meant to get there on foot. Okay, so we knew that she could have grew up on the streets. I had a friend, one of the other kitchen maids she was. We came to the mansion within a couple of weeks of each other. Maisie, her name was, and became fast friends almost straight away. But we started to grow suspicious, Maisie even more so than me. She decided to run away, wanted me to come with her. She did, but I was too scared of going back on the streets as a beggar, so I stayed here. She did go, but she never wrote. She promised faithfully to write and never did. I'm convinced something happened to her. There could be a number of reasons why she didn't write. Not Maisie, she always found a way, she did. Walking across the hills for 100 miles was no problem for her. She was fit as a fiddle. Something was done to her, something horrible, and maybe not only her, but I ain't got no proof. And then there's the noises, the awful noises, like people in pain, dull, muffled noises. Sometimes in the house, sometimes over here. Jessica points to a path hidden behind some undergrowth, then leads me to a rock face at the end of the path. I believe that someone from the mansion is part of this heinous plot. The servants are discouraged from coming out here, but since Maisie left, I have made sure to find out as much as I could without getting caught. This may be important to your efforts to save your family. I believe they may be caught up in this same despicable intrigue. I must get back, but I wish you success. Okay. Your Lordship, I've been trying to find you. You must be absolutely exhausted. I expect you have walked many miles in your search. Please let me get you something to eat and drink. So with fatigue setting in. You are very kind. I would be grateful for whatever you could spare. Please come with me, your lordship. I'm afraid I hadn't much, but I heated it up for you, your lordship. I have some trout, potatoes and carrots. Just the spuds and carrots, please. This trout is delicious. Is it from the lake outside? Yes, your lordship. Lord Charles is a keen fisherman. He really hates it when Charlotte takes a swim. He says it scares off the fish. Not as much as when he hates it when he swims naked. Okay. Refresh and energize, ready to continue my search. Hopefully we've not been poisoned. Guy seems to enjoy it though. I don't know if he ever sleeps. I think he'll be bad. Okay, so can we now go to the stables? Hello, Gary. Hello, mister. My name is Gary. I'm the first footman, mister. Just one now, but I'm still the first. Giles is a buffoon and likes his drink too much. Molly is a nice enough girl, and Franny is a bit of a raspberry, if you know what I mean. But do not let her catch you looking at her Turaloos. Okay. Anything you tell me about the family? On account of my father, his lordship has kept me on. Very kind of him. Please do not ask me about the ladies, Edith and Charlotte. They think I'm the dirt beneath their expensive shoes. Ah, yes, I can. And many secrets this mansion has, including one of the great interest to me personally. Meet me at the dining room later and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so let's remember this one. Burnt alive, poor things. Edith started a fire. Not that she meant to. People stay away from the stable, so I go there a lot to be alone. I'm afraid I've not, sorry. Mr. All sorts of terrible things go on here, but I'm always told to keep quiet. Do not listen to Gary. He is simple, they say. People vanish, screaming, crying, people in much pain, but nobody ever listens to Gary. The rich folks mainly, they think I'm wooden spoon and makes up stories. Well, we now know we can meet Gary later. Alright, so is there more we can... Oh, hello! Oh, wait, this is his study. Because he's upstairs now. Oh, it all makes sense. Appears that in his rush to answer his wife's shouting, Lord Dennison forgot to lock the study behind him. I should be quick. Okay. Parchment, Chief Constable in the nearby city. Dear Walter, with regards to your recent inquiry about an alleged disappearance of another member of your serving staff, Lord Dennison is clearly an old friend, otherwise would surely not be so informal. Get the telescope. Old-fashioned quill. Some books. Doomsday books, 14th century. Although I appreciate the number of similar anonymous tips you've received is quite large, I assure you that nothing goes on here without my knowledge. More research about the concern about asking about the Chief Constable's wife and mention of a large donation to this... okay. Lord Dennison is bribing the police chief. Let's make a copy. I've got a cabinet. One of them is an original deed from the property. The Dennison family is dated 1... Right, so let's just write that one down. 1311. Okay, let's write this down. 15001599. Always got a notepad with me, just in case. Large file probably contained in the land registry. So there's a foul substance in the lake. Right, so it picked up a magnifying glass somehow. What am I going to do with a magnifying glass though? Oh, okay, she's gone. Footlocker, it's a strange thing for a lady to have in her bedroom. She seems to have an issue. Oh, we're going to have a look. A full British Army uniform. The collar has both a star and a crown, indicating a colonel. There is also an Enfield rifle musket, which has seen plenty of action. Got some medals. The final piece of the puzzle, a communique to the widow of Colonel Arthur Fitzpatrick, hero of the Crimean War. He died in 1857 during the Indian Rebellion. 1857. So Charlotte is the widow of Arthur Dennison. Can we look at that painting? Oh, we can! 8 letters. Okay, so F, M, L, T, R, L, M. There's also a drawing of a left hand facing... Oh, God. Left hand down. Do the letters correspond to digits? Alright, I think I've learned everything I can. I should probably leave now. Okay. Oh, she's back, so I can't... Oh, I'm just going to have to go off my notes, aren't I? But I remember the letters written on the painting. FMLTRL. Strong of a left hand facing down. So is it to do with this? I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it? So... Hold on. Forefinger, middle finger, little... Because she's on about fingers. Ring finger, little finger, thumb, middle finger. This is remember left hand facing down. So if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So there is. So if that's the left hand facing down... So little, ring, middle... Right, okay, let's give this a go. So... On that note, it should be, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 5. Okay, so looking at it, 4, middle, little thumb, ring, little thumb, middle. 4, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3. That did it. Wow, God, that was... Oh, that took me a while. That took me a while to figure that one out, but it was... There, literally staring at me on my left hand. Book about the runes in this drawer. Oh, please don't say I'm going to have to write that down. Will it? I'm sure the game will remember it for me, but I'm just going to make a quick note of this. So, quick edit. Okay, so that's written down. Anglo-Saxon runes. Some are highlighted. Oh, press R to read. Okay. So he didn't either after all. Wait, wasn't there something... Yeah, there was runes on... Do I have to use the book? Oh, but I can't look at the... Oh, right. Okay, so going off my... It looks like I can't read the book while I'm in there, so good job I actually did write them down. Nice. Secret compartment has been opened, revealing an iron key. I've taken it. I've taken the opportunity to return the book to where I found it. I don't want to carry it around needlessly. Okay, so now I've got an iron key. I don't know anywhere that I need to unlock. So you're still there, so I can't meet you yet. Still about fishing. Helps him relax. No end. I'm afraid I do have a rather short fuse sometimes. It's one of the best things about the mansion. I thought living here would bring me peace, but it seems to have caused me ceaseless unease instead. So what is about the mansion? Honestly, I could not say. It began even before my sons, Jonathan and Arthur, died, leaving me without an heir. Yeah, don't want to talk about it. Oh, let's see if Giles is awake. That... Brilliant. Don't worry, my good man, your secret's safe with me. I'm much obliged to you. Right. Okay, so we can't really talk to Giles about much. Right, I'm just going to try and talk to everyone, basically, and then we'll call it a day. The life of the army wife, married to a young, dashing young officer, widowed young to a hero of a realm I barely knew because he was always away fighting. The years have flown by like an unbridled river. My memory fails me at times. It was long ago anyway. That's not an option. So what about any more of the servants? Okay. Right, well, looks like no one's speaking, and what does that key open? I'm sure there's something that we've said is locked. Okay, so she sleeps, so she hasn't got a room then. Excellency, your lordship, I am half caste. I am led to believe that my father was an English nobleman and my mother an African slave woman. I do not know anything beyond this. Still got that. Okay, this has been a bit of a long one, so we're going to leave it here. We've made some progress, I think. More mystery unravelled. We've done some puzzles finally, which was good. There is a very difficult one to kind of figure out, but enjoyable nonetheless. So, yeah, I guess that's where we shall leave it. Okay, so when we come back, hopefully we'll have some more things to investigate and find out what this key unlocks. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time.